Back when I was in college, one of the authors we studied, I was a major in psychology, also university, was this guy named Becker. It was an important book to me because it talked about this theory where the author put forth the idea that all fears, all anxieties actually are rooted in our fear of death. So what it comes down to is that if you can at least reduce your fear of dying a little bit or a lot, because it's something that happens to everybody, what will happen is it will free you of emotional hang-ups. It will make you more confident, more relaxed in your day-to-day life, because ultimately, if you're not too scared of dying, then public speaking or going for a job or starting a business or learning how to code, all these things become pretty easy. They become pretty trivial. I went through this when I was about 18 or 19, where I got a blood disease and it almost killed me. And I was on heavy medications and steroids for about over a year or so. And it was always looming over me, this idea where I could spontaneously bleed in the brain or something. And you go through all those psychological steps, especially when you're 18 or 19. But what that did is that I don't really have much of a fear of dying today. And so I'm pretty relaxed about just about anything I do. Like other people, I do have some anxieties here and there, but much less than I used to have, that's for sure. We can't all go through life-threatening experiences, of course, but there is something in Buddhism, and it's called the death meditation, DEATH meditation. And what it is a very deep meditation where you go into your mind and you imagine your own death. It sounds really freaked out. But what this does is it slowly, with every meditation, it gets you used to the idea. And it's morbid, and I'm not saying we're looking forward to it or anything, but what it does is it helps to slowly reduce your stress. And that's the whole point. The whole point of this is to try to reduce the underlying root of all your anxieties. If you can get rid of this, according to Becker, if you can get rid of this, a lot of your fears will just fade, or at least diminish quite a bit. So it's something to consider. I know it's weird for a tech channel and a business channel. Being in emotional control is a very important part about being successful in career, in business, and in life. And if you can eliminate fears and anxieties that many times are just irrational, then you'll be much better off. You'll be much more effective as a developer. You'll be much more effective as a negotiator. You'll be much more effective in your day-to-day life. So, works for me. Bye-bye.